Welcome to the Quality Service Management in Tourism and Hospitality. I am Fierrantine Villarojo. I'm going to introduce to you the topic. We have the Chapter 2, Significance of Quality in the Hospitality and Tourism Industry, reported to you by the Group 1. So we have the group members. We have Kathy Andoque, Mary Grace Radores, Angelica Tabanao, yours truly, Mirasol Rodil, Flowie Mae Lampios, Mae Namoc, Lanie Joy Desoy, Florante Garcia, Elton Esperat, Pablo Sumalinab, and Armel Duero. So, last time, during the face-to-face reporting, we introduced to you the lesson objectives by Kathy Andoque. So, a short overview about the topic last time. So, we have the significance of quality in hospitality and tourism industry. So, we indicate there that hospitality industry is a dynamic and constantly evolving sector that is heavily reliant on providing high quality service to customers. So, Miss Kathy Andoque already introduced to you the quality, the customer satisfaction, the employee satisfaction, and the quality management systems such as TQM and Six Sigma as a measuring tools for improving service quality. And for the next topic, we have the factors that contribute to the quality of service and hospitality industry reported to you by Mr. Pablo Sumalinab. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Pablo B. Sumalinab. So today, I'm going to discuss the various factors that contribute to quality of service in the hospitality industry. These include service quality, cleanliness and hygiene, comfort, safety, and quality management systems such as Total Quality Management or TQM and Six Sigma. First, service quality. The quality of service provided by the business in the hospitality industry is the critical factor in determining the customer satisfaction. Service quality is influenced by the various factors such as staff behavior, responsiveness, empathy, and reliability. For example, Jay as a customer was having his feeling outbursts. In handling his behavior, as a staff, we should be understanding and patient with his kind of people. Second one is cleanliness and hygiene. The cleanliness and hygiene of the hotels, restaurant, and other hospitality business are crucial for ensuring the customer satisfaction. Customers accept the clean and hygienic facilities, and any lapse of this area can have the significant impact on their perception of quality service. Example: in every rooms in the hotel, there should never be a visible mess or dirt. That's why cleaning is always important. Number 3. Third, comfort. Comfort is an essential aspect of the quality service in the hospitality industry. Customers accept the comfortable accommodation, furniture, and amenities, and any loss of this area can have a negative impact of the customer satisfaction. For example, someone check in, it must be ensured that the bed that they will be using is comfortable to sleep, and staying a comfortable bed is not hard. The fourth one is safety. Safety is a critical aspect of the quality service in the hospitality industry. Customers expect the safe and secure accommodation, and any loss of the area can result a negative feedback and reputation damage. For example is when someone check in, as a staff in the hotel should not tell anyone about the information of that specific person, the room number, and the likes of to ensure their safety. Angela's is quality management systems such as Total Quality Management, TQM, and Six Sigma are are widely used in the hospitality industry to improve the service of quality. TQM is a management philosophy that emphasizes and continuous improvement of process to enhance the customer satisfaction. While Six Sigma is the data-driven approach used to identify the eliminate defects in process. Example: as staff in the hotel, you need to organize your job to be done. Like you create a flowchart for the process in laundry so that you can easily to do it by practice. In conclusion, the quality is the critical component of the hospitality industry, and the business in this sector must focus by providing high quality service to ensure the customer satisfaction. Service quality, cleanliness and hygiene, comfort, and safety are all essential aspect of the quality in the hospitality industry. Quality management systems such as TQM and Six Sigma can be used to improve the service quality and enhance the customer satisfaction.
So our next topic is all about the Six Sigma. So Six Sigma is a data-driven approach to quality management that is widely used in various industries, including hospitality and tourism. So first, let's define what is Six Sigma. Six Sigma is a statistical term used for measuring process deviation from the process of means and target. So it is called Six Sigma because the word sigma means one standard deviation. So the idea is that each such deviation should occur before the process result is in defect. So this concept was first introduced in 1980 by Bill Smith. So by working in Motorola. So I know among of you are familiar with the Motorola brand. So this is where the Six Sigma was first introduced. So see, Bill Smith is one of the engineer in the Motorola. Sigma aims to reduce time, defects, and variability experiences by the process in an organization. So it increases the customer loyalty and improves the employee morale, leading to a higher productivity. In hospitality and tourism industry, Six Sigma is already applied. So it gives the tool of their employee that help to anticipate the customer needs and deliver them if necessary. So it increases the total customer satisfaction that leads to customer loyalty. Six Sigma serves as the tool to determine what's happening in a manufacturing process, a slowdown, how to eliminate delays, improving process, and fix the issues along the way. So let's define the different definition of the Six Sigma. So Six Sigma is a quality management approach that emphasizes use of data and statistical analysis to improve process and reduce defects. So it identifies and prioritizes the problems in response to customer needs. So the method goal is to understand and control variation in an organization, so which are caused by the 6 M's. 6 M's stands for the material, method, machines, manpower, measurement, and the mother nature. So it simply means to reduce defects and improve the process. So one of the key factors of Six Sigma is the use of a structured problem-solving approach from DMAIC. So DMAIC stands for Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve, and Control. So later on, Flowie will going to discuss what is DMAIC all about. So Six Sigma is a process of making statistical and data analysis to analyze and reduce errors or defects. So according to my research, so in this process, the purpose is to improve the cycle times while reducing the manufacturing defects not more than in 3.4 defects per million units per events. So Six Sigma has been applied successfully in the hospitality and tourism industry to improve service quality. So in hospitality and tourism industry, it is already applied the Six Sigma. In hospitality, for examples, hotels, bars, or restaurants, so they applied Six Sigma to improve their service quality, so that leads to a customer satisfaction. Also in tourism industry, they also apply the Six Sigma to improve their service quality. It says here that the methodology that utilizes statistical tools and concepts to identify variation or defects in process. So it indicates an individual has achieved particular level of knowledge in the study and application of this methodology. For example, in tourism industry is the airlines. So they use or applied Six Sigma to improve their process and improve their performance and reduce delay. So this Six Sigma will help them to increase the customer satisfaction that leads to a customer loyalty. So Six Sigma can be used to improve efficiency and effectiveness of food and beverage operation. So like what I've said earlier, it is already applied in hospitality industry, and food and beverage operation is under the hospitality industry. So Six Sigma can help to improve efficiency and effectiveness in an operation or in the operation of food and beverage by identifying and eliminating waste and inefficiency. So the methodology enhance quality by identifying and eliminating sources of variation and defects. So Six Sigma also reduce cost by identifying and eliminating waste and inefficiency. Six Sigma has also been used in the airline industry to improve the performance and reduce delays. So airline industry is under the tourism industry, so they already applied Six Sigma. So Six Sigma serves them the aviation industry well because it gives managers and airline workers in a common language to write them in their effort and to improve quality. So it gives aviation professionals a toolbox for a best practices that can help to resolve process flows and improve performance.
Good morning, everyone. We already know what is Six Sigma, and there are 5 applications of Six Sigma where we can apply in hospitality industry. A sample situation is a hotel received complaints from their guests about slow check-in times and long wait times in the front desk. So the first application of Six Sigma is define. So first, we must define the problem. So the problem is slow check-in times and long wait times in the front desk department. Second is to measure. after we know the problem, we must collect all the data by, for example, is by checking booking channel use, dates, and length of stay. Third is analyze. Use statistical analysis to identify the root causes of the long wait times and variability in check-in times, such as inefficient processes or lack of staff. So, after we collect all the data, we must use statistical analysis to identify the root causes. So, what is statistical analysis? Statistical analysis is collecting, exploring, and presenting large amount data to discover underlying patterns and trends, to become more scientific about decisions that need to be made. So the example of statistical analysis is pie chart. So the fourth is improve. Develop and implement solutions to address the root causes identified in the analysis phase, such as redesigning the check-in processes or increasing staff during peak check-in times. So, after we use statistical analysis, that's the time we must implement solution on how we will address the root causes. Example is increasing staff and the check-in processes. So the last is control. Monitor the improvements made and ensure that they are sustained over time, such as through ongoing staff, training, and regular process reviews. So the last is to control. After we implement a solution, we must monitor that there is meron bang improvements sa ating nagawang solution.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we were going to discuss the most famous models that measure quality service in the hospitality industry. So first is the ServQual by Parasuraman, Zetamil, and Berry, the Holsat by Kozak and Remington. The third is Lodging Quality Index by American Hotel and Lodging Association. And the last is Hotel Operations Performance Index by Colonel School of Hotel and Administrations. So first is the ServQual. So ServQual is a widely used tool measuring the service quality and the customer's satisfaction through 5 dimensions, which is the tangibles: reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy. So a ServQual model helps bridge the gap in perception between what the company believes it is delivered to customers and what those customers expect, want, or need during customers' service. So this ServQual model identifies the gaps between customers' expectations and the actual service offered. So let us discuss about the components of ServQual, which is the tangibles. Tangibles is a physical elements of the service provided, such as the appearance of the building, the facilities, and the appearance of the staff. Second is reliability. It refers to the ability to provide a service flawlessly and exactly as promised, and to do it on a regular basis. So it is very important to fulfill the service that they advertise. For example, it is important when a transport provider promise a 30-minute punctuality of trains to consistently comply with the service in order to meet customers' expectations. Then, the third is responsiveness, or to respond to customer as quickly and efficiently as possible, is a dimension that affects the service quality. It is very important that company is prepared to respond quickly to customers. For example, if customers take a seat in a table at the restaurant, it should not last an hour before they get a menu card. The menu should be presented straight away and perhaps with an opportunity to also order drinks immediately. Then, fourth is assurance. Customer must be able to trust the service providers are knowledgeable regarding the service they provide. Let us say you go to a wine bar to try some different wines, but when you ask the servants about some questions about the wines that are served, they're not able to answer. It is reasonable to expect that the staff knows something about wine. So if they don't, it would certainly affect your views on service quality. And the last is empathy. It is the ability to put yourself in the customer's situation. Customers want to receive service from companies that understand what they feel. If customer is frustrated because the service they received ordering was incorrect, service staff should listen to the customer's concern, give sincere apology, and immediately try to solve this situation. So it will have a positive influence on the customer's perception of the service quality. So now, one situation when we can use a surgical model to measure quality service in the hospitality industry is in a hotel and restaurant. So here is an example scenario. A hotel's restaurant has been receiving complaints from guests about the slow service, poor food quality, and unfriendly staff. The restaurant manager wants to identify the root cause of the problem and improve the overall guest experiences. So using surgical model, the restaurant manager can conduct a survey to measure guest perceptions of service quality across the 5 dimensions: the tangibles, reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy. So here are some questions. So first is the tangible. How would you rate the cleanliness and attractiveness of the restaurant? Reliability, were your food and drinks served promptly? Responsiveness, and so on. So by analyzing the survey results, the restaurant manager can identify the areas they need to improve and develop an action plan to address them. This can lead to improved guest satisfaction, increased repeat business, and positive word-of-mouth recommendations. So to sum up, measuring the service quality is about how well a service meets customers' expectations. So each customer will have a different expectations, making the service quality an important challenge for any business owners. So all customers are considering multiple dimensions when they assess the quality of service provided by a company. So, including reliability to comply with the promises, assurance to trust the service provider, and all employees have a great deal of knowledge about their own service. Then the third is tangibles, the physical elements of service, the empathy, the ability to relate to your customers, and the responsiveness, that is to respond to customer in a timely and efficient manner. So business owners should always consider all dimensions in order to provide the service or the best quality.
So, good day, sir. I am Fierrantine Villarojo. What I'm going to report is the HOSAP model. So first, what is HOSAP model? It is another widely used tool for measuring service quality in the hospitality industry. It consists of 6 dimensions, each of which captures a different aspect of service quality. So the HOSAP model was developed by Cusack and Remington in year 1998. It is a well-known tool for measuring customer satisfaction in the hospitality and tourism industry. So, this model aims to provide a comprehensive understanding of customer satisfaction by taking into account various factors that influence the customer's overall experience. An example of the application of the HOSAT model in the hospitality and tourism industry is a hotel that uses this model to evaluate its customer satisfaction. The HOSAT model comprises of five dimensions or six. So first, we have the hotel facilities. These dimensions, this dimension measures the quality of physical facilities of the hotel, such as the room size, cleanliness, and decor. And the second one is the offerings. This dimension assesses the quality of hotel services, such as the quality of food and beverage, entertainment, and recreational activities. Third one is the location. This dimension evaluates the convenience of hotel's location in terms of access to tourist attractions, transportations, and shopping areas. And fourth one is staff and service. This dimension measures the quality of the hotel staff's interactions with the guests, such as their attitude, friendliness, and professionalism. And the fifth one is the atmosphere. This dimension evaluates the overall ambience and mood of the hotel, including its decor, lighting, and music. For example, if a hotel guest is satisfied with the hotel facilities, offerings, location, staff, service, and atmosphere, they are likely to give a high overall satisfaction rating. However, if a guest is unhappy or the service of the hotel did not reach the standard expectation of the guest, and be sure and we're so sure that the guest will be unhappy with any of these dimensions, their overall satisfaction rating will be lower. So, by using the whole SAT model, the hotel can identify which dimensions are most critical to customer satisfaction, either the ambience, the atmosphere, the location, etc., and so on and so forth. The hotel can also use the model to benchmark itself against other hotels in the industry and identify areas where it can improve its competitiveness. So let me provide you a sample scenario using the whole set model in hospitality and tourism industry. Let's say that a luxury hotel chain is interested in measuring the satisfaction of its guests. Then the hotel chain has a total of 10 hotels in various locations and wants to collect feedback from its guests about their experience at each hotel. So to implement the whole set model, the hotel chain could create a survey that includes questions related to the six dimensions of the model. What are those? First, we have the atmosphere, staff service, food and beverage, location, sleep quality, and the activities or recreational activities. So, the survey questions could be tailored to each individual hotel to capture any unique features or offerings at each property. So, once the survey has been designed, it can be distributed to guests who have recently stayed at any of 10 hotels. The survey can be administered through various channels such as email or an online platform such as Facebook, page, group, Twitter, Instagram, etc., advertisement, just like that, and could include an incentive for guests to complete the survey, such as discount on their next stay or a complimentary service. After collecting the survey responses, the hotel chain can use the whole set model to analyze the data and gain insights into the satisfaction of its guests across the six components. The analysis can be broken down by hotel to identify areas where improvements can be made at each property. So, for example, let's say if the analysis reveals that guests consistently rate the food and beverage component as a lower than other components at one particular hotel, the hotel chain can investigate the cause of this dissatisfaction and implement changes to improve the dining experience. So, in conclusion or overall conclusion, by using the whole SAT model, the hotel chain can gain a deeper understanding of its guests' satisfaction levels and make data driven decisions to improve the guest experience at each hotel. So let's moving on to the importance of HOSAP model in the hospitality and tourism industry. So the HOSAP model provides a comprehensive framework for measuring customer satisfaction, as I said, across the different dimensions of the hospitality experience. So the importance of the HOSAP model in the hospitality and tourism industry can be summarized as follows. So first, we have measuring customer satisfaction. So of course, this is the uh, main rule of the whole SAT model to measure the customer satisfaction. The whole SAT model provides reliable and valid way of measuring customer satisfaction across different aspects of the hospitality experience. By using this model, hospitality businesses can obtain detailed information about what aspects of their service are meeting or exceeding customer expectations and which areas require improvement. So, the second one is improving service quality. The HOSAP model helps hospitality businesses to identify areas for improvement and make changes to their service quality and increase customer satisfaction. So of course, when we say quality, it is the when we say quality, of course, it is the satisfaction of the customer, and which can translate into repeat business and positive word of mouth recommendation. So of course, if the guest or that client is satisfied with the service quality of that particular hotel, of course, um, you will gain the hotel will gain a positive feedback from the customer or from the guest. The third one is enhancing competitiveness. By adopting the HOSAT model, businesses can benchmark their performance against competitors and identify opportunities for differentiation. This can help them to stand out in a crowded market and attract more customers. And the fourth one is facilitating data-driven decision making. So the HOSAT model provides hospitality businesses with a structured and systematic approach to data collection analysis. By collecting and analyzing customer feedback, businesses can make data-driven decisions about where to allocate resources and make improvements. So in summary, the HOSAT model is an essential tool for measuring and improving customer satisfaction in the hospitality and tourism industry. So, by adopting this model, bi- by adopting this model, businesses can enhance their competitiveness, improve their service quality, and make data-driven decisions about how to allocate resources their um, and improve their service quality. That would be all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Mirasol Rodil. So today I will be going to discuss the sample questions using by the Hallstatt model. So there are possible situations where we can use the Hallstatt model to measure the quality services in the hospitality industry. So there are the following areas to be evaluated using the Hallstatt model. So the first one is the hotel staff. The resort manager will evaluate how satisfied guests are with the hotel staff, courtesy, competence, and response. So the sample questions is, how would you rate the cleanliness of the hotel staff? So, in a hotel, the staff you manage are tasked with taking care of guests and providing them with a satisfying experience. If the staff are bright and motivated, the level of engagement from guests will increase and their mood will shift to mirror that of who is serving them. Second one is the room facilities. The resort administrations will evaluate how satisfied visitors are with the guest room's comfort, cleanliness, and facilities. The sample questions are, how would you rate the cleanliness of the guest rooms? So, if there's a guest have a negative feedback, take an actions and make any possible changes that would turn a less than great experience into a satisfactory one. Remember, there's no time like the present to act and make the adjustment that you and your guests desire. Do what it takes to keep guests happy. If guests complain, that's okay. Take it as a learning experience, make notes to never repeat said issues and try to fix it on the spot. Don't forget to thank the guests for their honest feedback and even use compensations where necessary. And the third one is the food and beverage services. The quality, quantity, and presentations of the resort food and beverage offerings will be evaluated by the resort management to determine how satisfied guests are with them. So the sample questions are, how would you rate the quality of food and beverage offered by the hotel? The food and beverage department in a hotel is important for the overall guest satisfactions level in the hotel. Similar to customer services in a restaurant, the service of food and beverage department provides an important factor in how comfortable guests feel. The fourth one is the locations and surroundings. The resort management will evaluate how satisfied guests are with the resort's locations and how it is easy to get to nearby attractions and how well the area is maintained. So the sample questions is, how would you rate the locations of the hotel? Customers choose hotels that suit their needs best, even if this requires a certain compromises. Some customers value locations above everything else and willing to pay that little extra. So some put a greater emphasis on the facilities offered by the hotel itself and place less value on its surrounding amenities. And others may have chosen the hotel specifically to attend nearby events. So, the overall guest satisfactions, the management of the resort will evaluate how satisfied customers are with their overall guest experience. So, the sample questions is, how satisfied are you with your stay at hotel? So, guest satisfactions in the hospitality industry is extremely important. Happy hotel guests are likely to come again and possibly recommend the hotel. The experience that your guests have are going to last for longer than their stay with you, which is why you need to prioritize the assessment of their satisfaction. For example, if a customer receives a top-notch support after experiencing a product issue months after purchase, they're likely to recommend your brand to your friends and also their families. So for the conclusion, a survey questionnaire based on the Holosat model will be used by the resort management to evaluate how satisfied guests are with the various parts of their stay. The questionnaire will be distributed to the visitors before they arrive and again after they check out, and the responses will be reviewed to determine how satisfied they are with each aspect that is being looked at.